Test, test. We're good to go? Awesome. Thanks for bearing with us. We had some technical difficulties. A beautiful save there. And the opening goal of the game will go to Finland. I'm Brian Whitmer. Thank you for joining us. SHEBOX 2025, the debut game of the Czech Republic women's box program in the form of Šelmy. Šelmy translates into predators. Clearly represented with their ferocious white jerseys. Finland in the blue jerseys. Finland coming off a tough but successful endeavor at Utica for the World Championships. The Czechs never before seen playing box lacrosse in the female discipline. Back in the call there, and we will see a Czech offense. Kačka Najmníková, a goaltender in field lacrosse, will start the ball from the left side. Najmníková considers a shot, bounces it, and the first ever goal for a Czech female box lacrosse player. That is actually incorrect. There have been Czech women who have played on other teams, but the first Czech playing for Czechs, a Czech team, Kačka Najmníková bounces it to the top right corner. The goalie, the field national team goalie, opens up the scoring for the Czechs. Suviane bodied off the ball, but picked up there by Tilshrova. Good swing pass there. Quality defense from the Finns. Might get a 10 count here, but there's a loose ball in favor of the Šelmy. Tilshrova. Not a whole lot of inside presence so far. Kamša Šamlíková couldn't pick that one up clean. Najmníková trying to get something to go in the last second here of the shot clock, but a shot clock violation will move that ball in the direction of Finland's offense. Finland spins the ball around. That shot will steer wide of the goal. Vercha Svetchova. Swing the ball down for Hedvika. Moving inside is Svetchova. A little pressure on the back there. Czechs will need to get a shot off here. Turnover going in favor of Finland. Good forecheck from Vercha. Could have a bit of an opportunity for herself. Gets underneath. Shot save. A loose ball in front. And Finland could be off to the races here if they can hustle. Still a bit of a chance. Opting to slow the ball down. There's a shot on the short side and a goal. Finland retakes the lead here, 2-1. Contested loose ball here. Does come up with a blue jersey. And then eventually gets in the stick of Najmníková. Najmníková a goaltender looks very comfortable, very Blaze Reardon-esque. Marketa Malinovska at 24 has that skip pass through shot. That'll go 5-hole. That's back in, a good forecheck there. Smart play from Alice Faltusheva. Save. Naimiko gathers her own rebound. A little bit of a flip pass there. We'll see if they'll double here. Good pass. Gets the top side. Shot, another goal here. Finland not getting a whole lot of shots, but getting quality looks, shooting to the outsides of the pipe. Not a whole lot of saves from this, obviously a relatively new, untested Czech goaltender. Svecheva hit hard there. Barbara Vodolanova with the goal. A little bit of a broken play there as Svecheva was hit hard. Ball came loose. The defender still stayed with the player. And fresh off the goal is Vodolanova with a loose ball. A shot and a save by the goaltender. She'll come up throwing. Tad bit high for the clearing player. We are now getting a updated set of names and numbers from Finland, so I do apologize for the stream being a little one-sided here as far as name shout-outs, but now we'll certainly be mentioning some names here. Has a bit of an opportunity there. Stepping in front just off the mark. Good take there from Mari Kaki. That shot's wide. Kaki has another shot opportunity. This will be a full clock for whoever is able to gather this ball. Looking for help is Valentina Olearova. Naimkova gets past the stick check, has Malinovska down low. So she'll circle the net. That shot, kick save. Malinovska trying to swim through. Good defense there from the Finns. Not a whole lot of inside movement here. Good block. Good movement. Fantastic ball. Look, the idea was there. I wouldn't say fantastic ball movement from the Czech Šelmy. However, it was the right idea at the right time. That shot's off the mark. Going for a big hit there was Malinovska. Relatively new to contact as Malinovska is the most recent convert, a field lacrosse standout for the women's program, has decided to step inside the box. Vodolanova, right down Main Street, has an opportunity. She'll take a little bit of a bump there. Good pressure from Venlamonto. Great, fantastic pressure. Mona Lundan. Tilsharova knew she was short in her shot clock, but Munda not allowing a shot. Czech team not present at the World Championships in Utica. This team, a relatively new program. Shot over the top, save. Not sure if that was a backdoor pass or a bit of a half and half. There's a save. Svechova has 5 seconds to clear. She'll get over the line. A big crowd here for the first ever debut of this Czech women's program. Backdoor pass. Good opportunity for Fultosova. Naimnikova. Malinovska. They'll play a little catch. Here comes the pick. Naimnikova underneath. Crease is the call. Had a good pick there from Malinovska. Took both defenders with her. Just couldn't keep those toes out of the crease. Would not have been a goal regardless, as that shot did go right into the stick. Right down Main Street. Going for her own rebound was Ina Jopala. And gathers a rebound again. Lots of loose balls for Ina Jopala. One. Moving to the corner. She'll set a pick. Good pressure here from the Šelmy defense. That shot will be off. A good loose ball there from Teresa Wagnerova. Bouncing ball around the white line is controlled by Svechova. Has a little help there. She has 5 seconds to shoot. Not sure if she's aware of that. One's off the mark. Should be a shot clock violation. Good time to give a little shout out love to our sponsor here is with SHEBOX is the Goalie Factory. Looking to level up your goalie game as box lacrosse grows, so does the demand for top tier goalie training. The Goalie Factory is dedicated to developing goalies of all levels. We've worked with goalies from ages 8 to 35 and even helped a 60-year-old woman level up her game. Our online Zoom coaching gives goalies worldwide access to our film review, training tips, and game-ready strategies from our expert coaching team in Langley, BC, Canada. Follow us on Instagram at GoalieFactory_ and book your online coaching session to become a factory-built goalie. Both goaltenders are, coming into it as this first quarter winds down here. Saw a couple easier goals for Finland, but a couple more recent saves. Very spread out, patient offense from Finland. Not a whole lot of inside presence. Czechs sitting back and not making a whole lot of contact. That shot had the goaltender fooled, but off the mark. Ball resting on the back of the net is a automatic possession for the Czechs. Bit of a forecheck here. Almost a bit of a unintentional hidden ball trick as Naimnikova and Svechova both went up for the ball. Tilshrova has 10 to shoot. Naimnikova will receive a pick. Backside, Molotovska. Shot save, bouncing in the crease. She can't keep her toes off the line. This pass will be fumbled. I was speaking with Suvi One, the manager and organizer for the Finland program, and she said that while a majority of these players were in Utica for the World Championships, where they did have a relatively small roster, she said that they do have 5 or 6 girls who were not in Utica on this roster, which is more or less the point. Your national team this year is not going to be your national team the next year, so it's an ever-changing process. In alone. Breakaway off the bar. A great run and a great take. Swollen iron as Kata Bitters turned away by the pipe. Still will count as a save as we do enter the final shot clock. Good switch defense there. Shot again off the mark. Still playing for that ball. The Czechs might actually get a bit of an offense out of here if they can pick this one up quick. 8 seconds will be left on the clock. That's enough time to get it down. I'm not sure she's aware of the clock here. And that will do it for the first quarter of this game. Finland leads by a score of 3-2 over Šelmy, the Predators from the Czech Republic. I'm Brian Whitmer. We'll be back with second quarter action after this. Hello and welcome back. Sorry for that bit of a user error there on my part, but we are back for second quarter action. Holubova forced into a bit of an errant pass, but Kucherova has a shot just off the mark. Maybe not just off the mark, but regardless, still a chance to play on this ball. That'll be a reset, as it was off the head of the goaltender. Cycling. Stepping up for a shot there. Between the legs of Julie Petrinova. Svechova over for Malinovska. Fultusova down for Naukova. Has a one-on-one opportunity here. She'll run through the middle, over for Malinovska. Getting by her defender. Shot into the belly of Millie Lofgren, the goaltender for Finland. A loose ball opportunity here. Should see a 10 count. Malinovska! We're going to want to see this one back, but I believe she did plant her toes and kind of drag her way through the crease, but fakes far side, beats Lofgren on the short side. Welcome to the party, Marketa Malinovska. Brother Martin on the door. I believe she was just borrowing equipment from a couple different men's players this morning. Tilshrova swinging for Naimnikova. Crowd starting to get into it here. Chanting for the Šelmy. Naimnikova gets over the top again. Right down Main Street. Shot save. Lofgren. Great glove save there. Had her going the wrong way, but reaching back with the glove. A good save there. Naimnikova had a good one-on-one opportunity. I don't know which Šelmy player it was, but cut through the middle, taking her defender with her, opening up the lane. Oh, the hand will go up. Maybe just a little minor boarding here. And we'll see a Šelmy power play. So Erika Nikkanen will serve 2 minutes. Crossing pass. Good ball movement here from the Šelmy. Naimnikova swing for Tilshrova. Kucherova knocked down. Good creative play there. Last ditch effort to kind of just keep that ball alive. 3 seconds to shoot. No shot there. Good effort from the Šelmy, however, on their opening power play attempt. This one eventually gathered and controlled by Katabitter. Very familiar sight as the stick was in and out of. Oh, here we go. Svechova is underneath. Fake finish. Not much of a fake, and so much as just running to the far side. A great goal for Svechova here. And the Šelmy have taken the lead. I believe their first lead of the game. It was 1-1, then it was 2-1 in favor of Finland. So I do believe it was the first lead for the Czech team. We will return to a 5-on-5 situation. It is hot up here in the commentator's booth. Contested loose ball here. Naimikova gets one hand on it. She'll try to beat the pressure of the Finnish forecheck. Bodolanova, swing pass. Naimikova considers a shot, has an open player on the backside. That shot blocked in front, not a chance of getting past. A big block there for Vera Sivonen. That ball will be awarded to Finland on a shot clock violation. Not a difficult save there from a poor angle. Olerva, nice clearing pass to Holubova. There's a shot. That one off the mark. Fultusova tries to gather. Only 7 seconds to shoot here. Tilshova knows the shot clock. Oh, smokes the face mask. Kata Bitter is hit right in the face mask. Glad to see she's all right. Signals to the official that something's wrong with their helmet, but officials are not helmet mechanics. Not a whole lot you can do on the field. Shot clock violation there. And Kucherova will go for a run. Has a Finnish defender waiting for her. She'll squeak by. And Kucherova takes a little bit of a high cross check. Worth it for the assist on Svechova. Czechs go ahead 5-3. And the crowd's starting to get into it a little bit here. Svechova, again, one of those players who just kind of can score a goal but also get you a loose ball. Tilshova has her back. Bit of a 4-on-3 opportunity here. Tilshova and Svechova could just play catch here and find the open player. Malinovska will head to her side as a right-handed player. Shamalikova. Shot off the mask. The goaltender could result in a empty net goal there. Shamalikova, a left-handed player, which the Šelmy seem to be quite short of. Credit her with the reset and almost with a bit of a goal, an opportunity for a goal. The hand will go up, a bit of a high cross-check. Svechova heading off. I believe we're going to see Erika Nikinen again headed to the penalty box. That last penalty did cost Finland a goal. So the Šelmy are 100% on their power play efficiency. We'll see if they can keep that going. Shamalikova bumped off the ball. Bodolanova spins to the far side. They have 7 seconds to shoot. That one's not on the mark. Malinovska will not get a shot here, and we will see a power play for the Šelmy. If you're not familiar with SHEBOX or SHEBOX and you're joining us on the stream, I'm not quite sure how you got here, but we do like to tell a little bit more about our event SHEBOX and EBOX are invitationals. This is a non-competitive event. Sorry, it is competitive, but this is not an advancement tournament. This is a national team training event. Not all teams are national teams. However, these are the programs from these countries. It's a development event. And whoa, right in the belly. Malinovska puts a little bit of power. There's Tilsheva picks the pocket. Nanikova just has to run here, stepping in. Tilsheva stopped again. Tilsheva, all credit to Veronika Tilsheva with this possession on the power play, so pivotal. After taking that ball out of the stick of Millie Lofgren. Malinovska considers a shot. Naimnikova has her pass knocked down. This one pulled out of the stick of the Finnish shorthand team. Naimnikova swings over. Another shot to the 5-hole. I tell you what, Millie Lofgren is holding her 5-hole or her low shots quite well. When the Czechs have been able to move her, they're getting goals. But if Millie Lofgren gets the... Oh, and just as soon as I say that, Vercha Svecheva continues the 100% efficiency on the power play by going 5-hole under the stick of Lofgren. Man, I'm bad at this. This year's SHEBOX Invitational features 12 programs from around the world. We're very excited to welcome Tokyo Box Lacrosse from Japan, as well as the local Šelmy. Lots of different backgrounds. Obviously, Japan, the Japanese players traveling a lot further to play their first ever SHEBOX, but a first SHEBOX nonetheless for both. Potential 3-on-2 opportunity here. Fultosova, Naimnikova. Back-to-back goals. Good pass from Fultosova. Does play in the U16 league with the boys, despite being one of the smaller players in the league. Fantastic game awareness. A good player. Looks like a violation on the line from Finland. Of some sort. Vodolanova, a bit of a fumble on that pass there. Tested ball going into the boards. Naimnikova has a nose for it. Naimnikova. Shot, bouncer into the belly of Lofgren. Lofgren looking for an option here. A nice pass, but not looking back for the ball. Was Matilda Martin. Nonetheless, Finland will play a little offense here, something we've not seen much of in this second quarter. Of course, the ball in the stick of Ina Jopala. Marikaki, unaware of the shot clock, trying to get a shot off the last second, unable to produce anything that would warrant a reset, as Kucherova will clear. Make a pass up to Malinovska. Malinovska pressed out. Good pressure there. That ball up ahead, and here we go off to the races. Shot save, but a great breakaway opportunity for Venla Monto. Trying to spin away from pressure there. Good loose ball opportunity. Back in transition. Looking for some help is Mina Tapale. Apologize, we're still working on getting some rosters here, but going through the crease, coughing up the ball is Mari Kaki. And Tilshova has Fultosova behind the defense if she wants to throw for it. Svetsova. Naimnikova. Down for Vodolanova. Svechova also playing the U16 league with the boys. No reset there. Šelmy very convinced that there had been some sort of contact with the goaltender. I couldn't see it from here. Also at this time, we'd like to appreciate our production crew with FRWD forward. So FRWRD, so it's forward without all the vowels, but they are a production company for the NBLL, the AHM, anything quality, all of our quality produced streams here in the Czech Republic, as well as Germany and Poland. These guys are absolutely fantastic. Big supporter of why we're so successful with some of our events here in the Czech Republic. Oh, great catch there. Skipping to the far side. Unable to hold on to that one. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Final 30 seconds here of the second quarter. Finland will have 19 seconds to play. And a timeout will be called by the Finnish coaching staff. So they'll try to figure out how they can get back on the board after holding a 3-2 lead, now down 7-3. So what's the math on that? That's at least a 5-goal run by the Czechs. I believe it's a 6-goal run. Can check with our good partners point bench. So Lofgren will return to the goal. They will not opt to play with the 6-on-5. Eight seconds to play here. 5. She'll step over in the middle. Gets in front. Ending the half on a save was Julie Petronova. And with that, we will have a score of 7-3 in favor of the Šelmy after the half. We will return with third quarter action after this. Hello and welcome back for third quarter action. The Šelmy are down originally, but up to a 7-3 lead over Finland. Great pressure there. We'll see if she can reap the rewards. A great individual effort, but unfortunately not going to pay off as Mona London knocks her player flat to the ground, scoops, and just can't get that one on target. Bit of a dive play, very dramatic. But if you can't get that one on net, beat the goaltender, it's not going to count for very much. Pass from Naimnikova is a bit off. 3 lefties here. Ooh, Naimnikova smoked into the boards there. Certainly the most contact she's received so far. Kara Bitter's assaulted. And Kucherova. Pass for Svechova. Svechova. Good save, Lofgren. Svechova, a lunatic for loose balls. Kucherova in the middle. Doesn't see something she likes, apparently. All the way through. Fischerova moving on for Svechova. She'll have a shot off the shaft, I believe, of Lofgren. Saves a save. Kucherova hounded in the corner. And Svechova again. And Kucherova was getting a little frustrated there. Got to give a little bit of credit here, but actually more than just a little bit. All the credit to Mina Taipale. The shot clock was low, or maybe it wasn't actually, it was off a reset, but the ball was loose, had no interest in picking the ball up, but was making sure that Kucherova was not going to pick up that ball. Kucherova got a little frustrated and chopped her defender right back. There's a loose ball on the floor. Ooh, dangerous. On net. Looks in front. That pass cannot be controlled. Goaltending change through the 5-hole. And a nice goal for Mari Kaki. So first on the board is Finland in the second half. That'll be a power play marker. Kajana Bohm will be the goaltender for the Šelmy in the second half, it looks like. Naimnikova gets away from 2 Finland defenders. Takes a bit of a check at the end. Down for Vodolanova. Malinovska. Svechova. Naimnikova does not have a player there. Looks in front for Tilshova. Loose ball, Malinovska. Vodolanova, not a very hard shot. And wow, what a finish there from Naimnikova. Didn't have a whole lot to shoot at. Then Lofgren went down to a knee. And Naimnikova went up above for the first goal of the Šelmy for this second half. Tilshova has Naimnikova on the side. She'll opt for the safer pass. Svechova. Doris will change. Seven to shoot. Tilshova considers. She'll have a shot. Swallowed up by Lofgren. Good save there. Not sure what the, maybe the ball is supposed to originate in the crease. Ooh, good forecheck there. In danger of a slashing call. That shot bouncing off quite a few different bodies, but none of them being the goaltender, so that should not be a shot clock reset. See some of the more raw players from the Šelmy team who don't necessarily have a, that one will be in the back. Fischerova needs to watch the backs a little bit, but just a push call, nothing too serious. 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Don't see a whole lot of inside action from Finland. Good pressure there. The warding off with the free hand is the call from the official, and the Šelmy will regain possession. While I do think the Šelmy are certainly finding the back of the net with 8 goals, I do think their defense is also finding a little bit more of the line here, how physical you can play in box lacrosse. That one maybe a little bit past the line. The official does have a hand up here. The Czechs will try to maintain that 100% efficiency on the power play with 5 to shoot. Goaltender did come off. We are going to have a 6-on-5 opportunity. Shot outside Malinovska. I believe we're going to see checking from behind assessed against Matilda Martin. Boarding, checking from behind, some sort of minor. I don't believe it's anything major. So for the next 2 minutes or less, this Šelmy will go on the man advantage, player advantage, woman advantage. Power play is gender neutral. We'll go with power play. Save Lofgren. Svechova maybe a little greedy in that one. Too many men against Finland. They've only got 3 on the floor now, but official seems pretty confident that there had been 5 as they are already 1 down. So someone will have to go serve a penalty. It's 5-on-3. For 1 minute and 28 seconds, the Finns will be down 2 players.
Team Finland, 1 minute bench penalty, 2 minute players.
So Malinovska will walk this one in. Stepping in, Kucherova knocked to the ground. Naimnikova, that pass knocked down. Malinovska trying to bounce it around the feet, but Lofgren swallowing that one up. Good forecheck there from Naimnikova and Tilsharova. Shot saved Lofgren. Lofgren keeping her team in this one as they're down 2 players. Patiently eyeing their prey are the Predators. Šelmy again is translation for Predator. .12 seconds still in the shot clock here. Naimnikova, one-timer. Svechova off the bar. Lofgren can't control it, but a reset for the Šelmy. And picking a corner, maintaining that 100% efficiency on the power play is Marketa Malinovska. We've had this conversation quite a few times in the Czech Republic. Which players, should and should not, make the at least give it a shot to box lacrosse. And everyone was looking forward to the day we would get to see Marketa Malinovska play box lacrosse. A absolute rifle of a player in field and sixes. One of the scoring talents of this storied Czech program. A couple other names. We won't shout them out on air, but we do think after a successful SHEBOX weekend, we hope a couple others will join the fun. But one of the objectives for having women's box lacrosse and added discipline of lacrosse is not just to have everyone playing everything. Honestly, there's too much going on with field and sixes anyway. But box lacrosse adding is an opportunity to attract new players who not currently play lacrosse, maybe don't want to play field or sixes. But hey, they maybe a couple old hockey girls or rugby girls want to put the pads on and play a little box lacrosse. So box lacrosse is a great opportunity for women from different sport backgrounds to also enjoy lacrosse the same way these girls are enjoying it this weekend. Tilsheva, a great cause turnover. They were able to score 5-on-3. The penalty did expire, so I'm not sure if that actually counts against their power play percentage, but regardless, the Czechs are really cashing in on their man advantage, their power play opportunities. There will be the 30-second clock. Finland will first need to clear. A big pass up ahead. Good shot, good save there. Good individual effort here, swimming all the way through, another save. I'd like to see more of that move out of Mari Kaki. Able to gather the rebound, got past two defenders. Eventually stopped by the goaltender, but that was a good scoring opportunity. I think if she takes that more often, she's gonna get goals out of that. Svecheva down the alley. Another save, Lofgren bouncing into the pads where that ball will come to rest. An errant pass on the Finland clear. One. That pass, a little tall, gets through, but unable to convert. Kaki, another loose ball there, another shot opportunity. I'd like to see the ball in her stick a little bit more. Mari Kaki, certainly a name I keep repeating here. One of the more productive members of this Finland offense. She could be off to the races on a breakaway, but caught from behind by Svecheva. Good wrap check there. Hounded by Svecheva. Uh-oh, looks like we have 6 players again for Finland. So we're gonna see a Šelmy power play once again. So Malinovska will kick this one off.
Team Finland, 2-minute bench penalty to the players.
There's a shot, short side cheese. Beautiful, just instant offense from Mackenzie Gregor. Had a nice pick there set by Tilshrova. Had Lofgren stepping the wrong way, so stepping to the far side. Maybe a bit of a withholding call there against Tilshrova. Ane will receive the ball from Jopala. Good shot there, Ane. In front, another save, and another rebound. Fantastic effort there from Marikaki. Gets over the top. Ball forced loose by Tilshrova. Kaki bouncing this one into the chest of the goaltender. Back in is the call. And Finland will return to the offensive possession. One gets over top. Shot. Another save. Kiana Bone having a very good... Oh, that one's a little... That one had eyes. If that shot had been on target, I think that would have beat Bohm. However, if it's not on target, it's kind of hard to score. Kaki over the top. Another one just wide. Good loose ball originally by Tilshrova. That is Kaya Tilshrova, mother of Veronica Tilshrova. Both ladies are playing together, mother-daughter duo. That would be a 10-second violation against the Šelmy. Šelmys. Off to the races, Gregor trying to beat one through the check. Takes a shot, short side off the leg of goaltender. Lofgren, sorry, I just absolutely spaced. I've been saying Lofgren's name quite a bit here, and I just absolutely spaced on Millie Lofgren's name. But a good short side save there. Gregor with a nice effort. Shamlikova trying to control that loose ball. Spinning out of pressure. A good individual effort here. A shot, and that'll go! Erica Nikkanen, after taking a couple penalties, decides to get a different stat on the board. 10-5 your score now with 1 minute and 9 seconds to play in the third quarter. Just under the arm of Kiana Bohm. Looked for sure to be a save originally. Vodolanova comes up with this one. Sorry, that's Petrinova. There's Vodolanova. She bounces that one off the bar. The nice bounce shot. Bit of a confusing whistle situation here. 45 seconds to play. There's a shot. Another save by Bohm. Kuchera will clear. Swimming off the pressure is Svechova. Naimikova. One-timer, Fultusova. Good control there from Lofgren. Lofgren has a player all the way up ahead. Blocked in front. Naimikova has Fultusova backside. Svecheva can't handle that one clean, but Kucherova can. Again on her back and playing for the second time today is Kucherova. So I do believe we had a score of 7-3 going, it's maybe 7-2, 7-3 going into the, 7-3 I believe the score was going into the, yeah, 7-3 was the score at the end of the half. 10-5 your score here. So a 1-goal advantage for the Czech Šelmy. We'll be back with third quarter action after this, a fourth quarter action after this. So some instant early action here from Finland as they draw this one. Oh, that one will go up and up out of bounds. Looks to go back to back as they can maybe make a little bit of a run here. Cycling to One. One can't handle that one clean. Good pressure there. One has a shot over the top. That one off the shin pad or the foot of the goaltender, Bohm. Good defense there. Vodolanova. One. Touches the corner. Kaki. Mari Kaki. Oh, good putback there from Suvi One. And an even better loose ball opportunity. And here we go with Svechova. Mackenzie Gregor gets credit for that brilliant loose ball and clear. Now Nikova, nice ball, rolling that one into the stick of Lofgren. Lofgren might bat that one into her own goal. Dangerous situation here. Nikova will need to avoid the crease. Maybe a bit of, maybe a bit of a little too heavy on the back there for Nikova. She'll try to block this pass. Svechova not tall enough for that one either. Bohm. Big pass. Nice pass there from Bohm, but will bounce up and out of bounds. And Finland will return to the offensive half. Clear from Mia Reponen. And now possession with Ina Jopila, relatively quiet since her points early in the game. Good pressure there. Push though, push call. And Finland will receive 30 more seconds to play offense as a result. Some good pressure there. Aggressive play from Marketa Chekolova. And now a loose ball from Victoria Holubova. And she'll wait for some offensive help. Kucherova first out the door. Foltosova. Malinovska. Telshurova cycling to the top. Telshurova on her wrong side. Kucherova has Foltosova inside. Great play from Alitsa Foltosova. Malinovska patiently looking for a shooter. Vodolanova over to Kucherova. Good move. Gets the top side twice. Malinovska, shot over the top. Save Lofgren off the shoulder. And here comes the Šelmy forecheck. I might have a 10 count here coming against Finland. Good forecheck there. Tilshurova. Svechova. Svechova bouncing this one home. Returning the lead to 5 as it was to open the quarter. An 11-6 your score in favor of Šelmy. Šelmy, check Šelmy. Šelmy once again translating to Predator, and that is quite literally how you've seen the Czech forecheck. Every time Finland has that ball in the stick of Lofgren or a 30-second or out of bounds, they are jumping very aggressively all over these Finland defenders before they can clear the ball to their slightly more dangerous offensive players. Kaki considers she gets in front. That one's in the goal, yeah. Mari Kaki. I believe that one went off the far post, off the back of the goaltender Bohm and into the goal. Your lead returns to just 4. Is Finland not going away in this one? Some sort of line violation against the Czech defenders. Jopala. Looking for some assistance there, and not a new offensive player was Ida Ulaska. Ulaska considering a shot here. Skips it through. Oh, didn't know where the ball was. A good shot there from Alaska. Petrinova. Doesn't have much here. A good change there from Finland. Good forechecking. Not forechecking. Good pressure there. Shamalikova. Moving the ball down to Nainikova. Svecheva not really open, but had enough space. That one will be off a glove of a player on the bench. And Finland has the ball. Here comes more of that forecheck from Svecheva. However, Finland learning their lesson and able to clear this one. Jopala. Ona has her pass knocked down, intended for Kaki. Still loose. A nice loose ball there from Teresa Wagnerova. And here comes Mackenzie Gregor. Got to be a 10 count. Finland has a player up ahead. Here comes Ona all alone. That one will go. Again off the bar, again off the back of the goaltender, again a goal. Finland has narrowed the lead to 3. 11-8 with just under 8 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. While I can unapologetically say everyone's kind of hoping for a positive first showing for this Czech Šelmy team. We are always in favor of 1-goal games and good competition here at SHEBOX, and Finland making this one a great game. Down by 5 at one point. Great clear there. Credit to Kata Bitter on that one. Ball ahead for Jopala. One. Working together nicely on that right side is good body there from Inka Ulaska. There's 2 Ulaskas on the roster here. Ida and Inka, wonder if they're sisters. However, you can't assume anything these days, as the Tilsherovas are mother-daughter. Or maybe there's no relation at all. I bet there's a relation. Nainikova in front. Getting by just about every Finnish defender there. Kucherova wide open. Opts to go all the way over. Shot saved Lofgren. Nice job holding their post. Plays her angle. Controls the rebound and a nice pass, maybe a little too tall. Mia Reponen can't, wow. A bit of a broken play there. But hey, you know what? Even if it's an overthrown ball on the clear, at least the ball is on the other side. So a 2-goal game. Nice loose ball there. Petrinova clears that ball to Naimnikova. Naimnikova over to Svechova. She'll go one-on-one. In front. And that one's off the shaft of Lofgren, but eventually bouncing across the goal line. Svechova nets another one, and the Czechs return to the 3-goal lead, 12-9 in favor of the Šelmy. Big loose ball here as Tilsheva comes up with it, swimming through quite a bit of pressure. Has Naimnikova, backside, Svechova, not a great pass, handcuffed her a little bit. Bit of a push there. Pushes Mokra to the ground, but could have, if that had been a legal play, could have resulted in a Finland breakaway. Could be a big goal here for the Czechs. Also a big defensive stand as we just head under the 5-minute mark here. Naimnikova smokes the defender in the belly. Not a fun way to play the game. One of the worst parts of lacrosse, but all credit to Mona Lundan for being a tough cookie and getting off the bench there. Over and back at a really unfortunate, unforced error against Finland. Not that it was guaranteed they're going to come back either way, but you can't be giving away 30 seconds at a time, especially if the Czechs are able to capitalize with a goal at the end of this one. Šamalikova spinning down for Kucherova. Malinovska. She'll go set a pick. Skipping that one off the leg pad of Lofgren, gathering her own rebound, diving. Šamalikova, helped by Kucherova. She'll have a pass up. Oh no, and an unfortunate. Keeps that one on over the side is Fischerova, and she'll have a play at the ball, but a nice play ahead. Some sort of illegal substitution by Finland once again. That's at least their third. Could be a bit of a death sentence here with just 3:48 to play, taking a 2-minute minor. That one swallowed up by Lofgren. That ball swatted out. Good play. However, eventually regained by Finland. Not going to be able to get a shot out of this one. And while they do have a player disadvantage, the Šelmy will return to the offensive end. Lisova. Malinovska can't handle that one clean, but no real danger. Got the helmet, number, and hairstyle of Pavel Sirk. Naimnikova maybe going for a reset there just to kill a little bit more off the penalty, but a shorthanded goal from Katka Naimnikova. So we will return to the draw here. Not sure the delay. Oh, might have had a timeout called by Finland. Apologies, my head's in the clouds. Ryan Dutkus has confirmed that referees do not double as helmet mechanics, despite being wired up himself with the latest and greatest of helmet cam technologies. Still loose here. Maybe up the back a little bit. And Finland will have the ball once again in the stick of Suve One. She gets rid of it before there's a backcourt violation. And here comes Fultusova all alone. She'll have a walk-in on. Oh, Lofgren bailed out by the post on that one. A good take from Fultusova. Finland opting to play a little bit of more settled game here. A loose ball opportunity. .90 seconds remain here in this game. Unless anything drastic happens, it looks like the Šelmy could be well on their way to their first victory. Holubova will be challenged. Has Svechova for help, but she'll have that ball taken away first. Whoa, almost getting a backcourt violation here. Shamalikova can't control that one clean, and having a shot and burying it. What a great opportunity and a great capitalization for Finland. Erika Nikkanen with her second breakaway goal, tying her penalties with goals, therefore wiping her slate clean, scoring the 10th goal for Finland in this matchup. Anytime your team can put up 10 goals in a matchup, not a bad thing. Anytime your defense gives up more than 10, you know, not always ideal, but good transition play there from Nikkanen. Not once, but twice. 40 seconds to play as Kucherova eventually controlling this one. Kucherova has Malinovska all alone, faking. She'll finish another one. Good ball movement from the Šelmy. What a way to kind of close out this game with just 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, almost ensuring a Šelmy victory. I think we can kind of say it now. There's 30 seconds. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but it looks like the Šelmy are going to walk away with a win here. Good loose ball controlled by Tilshova. They can kill the rest of this game if they so choose. Naimnikova will be double teamed. Gets another shot off a bar. That should do it here with 3-2-1. The Šelmy are 1-0 career as they have taken a win from Finland. Congratulations to the Šelmy. A well-played game to Finland. I'm Brian Whitmer. Thank you for joining us for this and all E and SHEBOX games this weekend. Feel free to follow along on the LCC Radotín YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.
penalty.